Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. I'm jumping in to share my October daily and the foundation pages so far that I've gotten, which is not a lot, but I just wanted to share because I'm getting excited. It's October 1st, and I kind of just played around with some things, so let's just jump right in here. I do have previous videos talking about which paper collections, and although it's still accurate, it was a lie kind of in that video because I went ahead and I ordered more paper pads from Joann's, the DCWV papers that I've been seeing everybody haul them, and I really wanted them. I had checked the store and there wasn't any more, so I have I think 2 or 3 paper pads more coming. So this is kind of like derailing me a little bit because I want to make sure they make it in time so I can fit them in here and not just have these collections. But anyways, let's get back on topic here. This is a cut file from the Cut Shop. It is SHOPPE. Her name is Ashley Horton, I believe, on Instagram, and this was actually a freebie. Amazing, amazing. And she also has another one like says like fall brew or something, and she has quite a few freebies along with additional ones you can purchase that are love it. I went ahead and just used an acetate and some orange thread to kind of like place it in here as a either like a divider, a tab. I may place pictures behind the stars. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. It could be a sequence mix pocket. I just love adding it in with this acetate, and it may not stay here. Again, it may have use for a different layout, but I just love playing with the elements, the interactive portion. So I went ahead to get started is I just cut out all of the cut aparts from the Cartabella Marketplace. Is that what I had called this one? I already forgot. I'm so sorry. I believe that's what it's called. Halloween Market or something. But I just went ahead and placed them in between some of these spreads. I think I'm going to be doing some layout. So I may do pocket pages, the journaling, and then do a full photo and like play with some mixed media and so forth. So that's my idea on that. And they may get moved around. I haven't placed any numbers on here. So awesome, awesome. I'm going to share a little bit of a sneak here. This is a pattern paper from the new Tracy Rae Designs. October Mood, which is releasing today, October 1st, and I went ahead and printed it on acetate, and I love the way it's such a beautiful font that has all the words from fall and Halloween, autumn, bewitching, leaves, candy, spooky, cozy, candy, spooky, boo. Love it, love it, love it. And this again may not stay here, and it may become a divider, an overlay over a photo. I just had it here so that way it's ready to go and I can move things around. Here is a pocket. I have one pocket here so I can place some additional photos if that day happens to be busy or that story that I'm sharing. So I have 2 pockets. I can also either place it right here or right here. I haven't adhered this because I'm not sure. Do I want to adhere it like this and then pull it out? But I feel like it was kind of skinny, so I think I'm going to go ahead and adhere it here and then just have a long tag to pull out. So I'm still on the fence, and then I went ahead and for that story, if it's you know, like a big story to share, or okay, let me tell you what story I thought I would place in here, but I'm not 100% sure. But the idea behind it was to document all the movies that we go to for the month of October. Like if we go and see Halloween movies, I think we could probably see about 2 to 3 different ones. So place them all in here on both sides. So it's sharing that one story, but it's multiple photos. Does that make sense? So this is why I created that little pocket. Love the interactive portion of it and something different. Here's another sneak peek from the Tracy Rae Designs of pattern paper. I used, I believe, the 6x8 papers that are going to be available. And I printed it on vellum. So I just love that crinkly feel and sounds that it comes when having different textures in your spread. And I just feel like I'm going to throw out some fall photos, like maybe just that's the scenic view. I loved taking pictures of the season changing, so I definitely cannot wait to add something on this, or maybe it'll just be a divider to show like an overlay over that photo. I just placed this white sheet of printer paper here. This is going to be my template in a sense on what size for when I make layouts that are not going to go within a page protector. So whenever I make a regular layout with a photo and things like that, I don't want it to be in a page protector. I want you to feel that texture. So instead of having to measure every time, I just wanted to make sure I got a perfect measurement. So So this is all the die cuts, the cut aparts from the 31 by Frank Garcia Prima. And I just went ahead and cut them so that way if I don't use this one, then I could just use it as a mat for some photos. And I place it all in one pocket so that way I can go back to it and maybe have like one pocket here and then like a layout here. Just so that way it's already done for me. I don't have to worry too much. Here is a, where do we get this from? On our trip to Disney back in June, my husband had stopped by a store and got some breakfast, what are they called? The meat pockets, like empanadas, I think that's what they were called. And he saw near them they had quite a few of these, so he actually swept a few for me. He just knew that I would like this texture and this cute little bag, and the fact that he, you know, I do like it, and he knows that. It just makes me like, oh, so fuzzy inside. It's so cute. So I'm going to be using, I think, a few of them in this, this journal. I'm sorry, this album. In there, I just placed all these tags. This is the Brew Crew by Simple Story. And I thought this would be good to do like a little mini, get a 12 by 12 pattern paper and fold it up. And then in each of them, you place all of these in here. That way, if it's for an event that happens to be like really, that has multiple photos, I can just open up that pocket and all the tags are in there. So I really like that idea. Or maybe I can do like a little layout that has 4 tags. Oh, there it goes. Like that, or I can keep them kind of staggered. So I'm thinking on that, just doing a little bit of a kind of like a little pocket and having additional photos and journaling. So I placed them in here. They're not going to stay there. They're just so that way they're ready to go and I can use them. Another sneak peek of the Tracy Reed Designs October Mood that's releasing today. It was a white sheet of paper with some small stars, and I thought, oh, this would look so beautiful in acetate or even vellum. I just like the texture of being able to print these pattern papers in a different form. You know, you can use vellum, you can use acetate, you can print it in the standard form, but I'm able to do that when you go, you know, hybrid and you get the digital. So that's why I was so excited. I love the way this looks. I may place like tabs right here of the washi tape or a label so that way you can, you know, you see it and you can turn it, and it just adds a little more texture. And definitely sewing in that orange gold. The orange or gold. Sorry, I was looking at the gold right here. So I'm going to be switching back and forth. Well, I don't know. I already have the orange on there, and I may be lazy. I may not switch it, but let's see if I really like something. All right, moving on to the next collection here. I just piled all the cut aparts from the Simple Stories Spooky Nights in here, so that way again I can do a layout, and then I can make a pocket page with using the cut aparts. I still have the rest of the collection. I bought the kit. I thought I was going to use this collection to make the advent calendar for the boys, but I'm struggling using this for the boys. I keep seeing it in layouts for my October daily. So what I thought I would do is the advent calendar, which I kind of have, I already have set up right here. I'm so bummed. It's October 1st and I don't have it ready. So I'm waiting for the papers that are going to be coming in from the Joann's haul that I did online, and I'm gonna just make like the 12 days or the 13 days of Halloween to lead to that. So it's not ideal for me personally, but I really still want to do it. So I got sick the last week of September. My middle child got sick, and then I got sick, and then my littlest one got sick. Thankfully it's just a cold. It's not COVID, but getting sick, he had to stay home for a few days, and he had to get checked, and you know, it was like a whole process, and so he was home most of the week and really set back this, which thankfully we're all healthy, we're fine now, but so my last week that I was normally planning and prepping for October daily and everything else kind of got derailed. So anywho, I'm just gonna wait for that paper. That's probably why I ordered more stuff online. When I don't get to create and craft, I tend to start to my other hobby, you know, shop. That's so bad, but so true. Okay, moving on. So I grabbed out the rest of the cut aparts from again, that Frank Garcia, and I just placed them here. I like this kind of big because I feel like that's like a collage, and I really like the way that looks. I don't know why, but I made, like, if I wanted to do like the layout, I can place it there and like put some white paint, like a wash a little bit, and then place a photo, do some splatter paints, kind of like in a, you know what I mean, right guys? You know, right? Just, I really like the way that looks. I mean, I like how it looks like a collage, but it's already done for you. So I left it like that. And worst case scenario, I could just use it like this if I, you know, I I didn't want to cut them all down too and lose the background paper in case I wanted to use it for matting or anything else. Like that. And I just placed all the cut aparts there to use for a layout art too. Alright, moving on. The last thing that I placed in here is like a template, so I'm not going to be using this per se, but I wanted to see maybe I can be placing this. I don't have anything small. What I was thinking is placing a paper behind in a sense, and like a ton of embellishments, kind of like these right here. Can you tell, like these squares, but in a circle form? So like I can create a sugar pocket on this one. I can put a picture on this one, like a multi-photo layout. So like half of it can be with photos. I'll probably place the title like right here, or maybe in the middle of the these or something. And then just make like little shaker squares or circles in a sense. I don't know, that's what I was thinking. So I placed it here so that I can remember, and if I want to do it on pattern paper, I did save it in my silhouette so that way I can use it. So this is basically just here for me to remember. Of course, I can easily place like some paper tearing like right here on the edges, and then place them. Oh, that's perfect. Like, you know, a little pumpkin on one of them, and a bat on another one. Oh, that would look so cute. And then the boo in the center. Yes, I love that. So you can do that with embellishments, just stickers. You can do sequins, like I said, some wood veneer. Yes, I probably would do some stars. I just used that. But yes. Moving on, this is another Tracy Reed design that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Like I said, it's the new release. Love this paper. I thought it was perfect to be using for my October daily. What I plan to use this for is to, like one of our traditions that I want to start doing is to ask the kids what are their fears, what are they afraid of, and see if it changes every year. You know, like what's their fear. So I'm gonna be like, are you afraid? Are things that go bump in the night will probably be the title, or like, are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of what's in the dark? Or things like that's some kind of catchy title. I put 4 there since there's 4 of us. My toddler, I feel like, is still too small to really tell us what he's afraid of, other than just like, ooh, you know, and he's scared. So I just put 4. I may just put a picture of me and him like on the front. So I think I'll place pictures of each of us in their coordinating tag, and then in the back be what they share that they're scared of. And yeah, so the title will probably go here, and so I like the idea of it being really big, but I love the way this came out. So moving on, this will be another spread. I'm not too worried about the back. Placed more of the, what is this collection? I keep forgetting it. Carta Bella, Halloween Market, but I just placed them in there. Again, I didn't make any like layouts that are going to go on the coordinating sides just because I'm not sure yet. I did write down most of the traditions that I want to share, so that sounds like I'll share that with you guys here in the end. So I placed 2 of these right here, so just like the circles, I felt like this would be perfect to use for birthdays. We have 3 birthdays in the month of October, and I thought since we're going to be doing like a ton of photos, this would be perfect. So along with the that circle page right here, and I also think it would look good in the like behind here, like place some photos like behind the stars, but I don't know, it depends on if I can get them in there good. So, but I just love the way this looks so much, so that's what I initially thought I can do. So I placed 2 in here, and then I'm going to do 1. Oh no, I did place 3 in case I didn't want to use the circles for a birthday layout. So this is going to be very handy to do. This is good to use that we have multiple layouts. Like I'm also going to be sharing my Halloween mugs. I love collecting seasonal mugs, so Halloween is no different. This would be a good thing to place for the Halloween mugs. Ooh, and movies too, definitely. So if you don't want to do like a layout like outside of the pocket, you know, like a regular layout like this with, 1 photo, or you could do a bunch of squares and you just want to make it simple and put them in the pockets, this is the way to go for those multi-photo layouts. So I placed 3 here at the back, but that's pretty much all I've done so far. I'm gonna start some layouts that I'm waiting on the paper, to be honest. So I'm waiting on that paper so that way I'm not using my stash all the way, and then I don't have use for that paper because then it defeats the purpose of purchasing it. So that kind of has me on standby. Now really quick, I'm going to show, like, I have a ton of ideas, guys. I have my reason why that I still have to do. I have my, in front of the porch, I want to take the first photo of our new mat, and it says Home Sweet Haunted Home. I want a Halloween list, even though it may not happen, you know, due to the way life is right now. I still want to create that. My Halloween mug, we got a birthday, the movies at the theaters. So this is just me throwing out the tradition and the things that I want to document. So it may not consist on that day. It just may be either like I document something every day, but I also share a tradition. So that way, if there's nothing happening that day, that's when I can share a tradition. So that way I'm not overwhelmed with the project. Okay, so let's move back on here. So I told you about my fears. We also got a haunted gingerbread house. We got ours from the dollar store. I think it was like $5. So yes, I'm so excited. We did buy it a little earlier just so that way it wouldn't run out. We were very concerned with that one. Seasonal treats. Oh my god. I had a seasonal treat for December. It was these dark chocolate peppermint cups, and they had like peppermint inside of it. Guys, it was so amazing. So freaking good. I ate those like bag after bag. And the following year, I think it was 2020, and it wasn't there. And then 2021 is this year, so I'm going to check. But I'm so bummed because I don't have any pictures of it. So I want to make sure any seasonal treats that I happen to really love, I want pictures of it. So like, you know, pumpkin spice, which I think my kids probably like pumpkin spice. I know that they like pumpkin pie, but you know, I just want to make sure I document the seasonal treats and our baking, since we're going to be doing a lot of baking. Another thing that I want to document are the Halloween movies, and of course for the kid version, and then the ones that I call that are my Halloween movies that are iconic. Comment down below if you have a favorite Halloween movie that you consider like it has to be on your list. It's probably number one, of course, and I know the iconic movies like Night Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus, but let me know what other movies you prefer on your list. That way I could always add more. I am all for it. I love to get scared. My husband will hug me at night. So let's move on here. My clothes, my Halloween clothes I've been collecting. I realize as I look into my closet, I have more Halloween clothes than I do of anything else. More black clothes, more seasonal Halloween clothes than anything else. So I was like, wow. I mean, I knew myself, but it was just like right there. It just hit me as I woke up today and placed a Halloween shirt on. This is my season. So, okay, so I'm going to be placing that, and I love to get new socks, new Halloween socks, so that's going to also go in here. And pajamas for the boys, which I'm having trouble finding. So, I found some for the toddler, but for my older ones, I cannot find their size. And Halloween PJs, so I'm just like, oh, that sucks. So hopefully I get to find one. This was the Simple Stories one that I had got, and it was kind of like a cream color, and I just painted it. That's why you see some paint here, because I prefer to use this one than the other one that I had, because it was like, it wasn't as strong and sturdy as this was, and I didn't want to have to worry about it. So I went with this one, just painted it. I didn't even paint it all the way, so you'll see what I mean. Like, see that? I'll paint that later. I just wanted to use it, and I wanted it to look good on the front. But another tradition that I'm going to be planning is, normally every year they do a Tim Burton ball near we live, and I would love to be able to go. I didn't go the year before due to COVID. I think it was still available, but like a drive-through version, like you get a pass by or something. I don't know how it's going to be this time around, but I'm going to try and see if we can do it. Let's see. And then we also have another one that I can, another tradition, or the school events. My kids always have school events, and maybe booing the teacher if you've been booed. I've never done it, so I would like to try and do that. But I don't know, because he said he has like 3 teachers, so I'm not sure if I can do all 3. And then my son's teachers too. So let's see how that works. Or I could just do my neighbor. Comment down below and let me know if you booed someone. Basically, you leave them like a bucket of goodies, like Halloween goodies, and you tell them, you know, you've been booed, and maybe you can pass it down or something. So let me know what you placed in yours if you happen to have done that. Then I have like a corn maze, like a hayride, and a pumpkin patch to go to. We go to every year normally, before all things considered. And then we were supposed to do it again last year. That we do a pumpkin carving contest between families. My family's super big, super big, and so I thought it'd be great that we can all get together, and as a family, each family kind of goes into a competition on who has the best carving. And we thought my parents, since they no longer have kids and their families kind of like separated, they can be the judge contenders, and we're not going to mark our pumpkins. They're going to have to just go by what they see, and they get to mark who's the winners. So I just really love that idea, and hopefully we can do that this year, but we shall see. Then again, I want to go to a haunted house this year. I don't think we've gone in like a few years. Normally we just go to the ones like at SeaWorld or Fiesta Texas. They're not that scary. They're okay to go for the kids, at least the two bigger ones. But I would love to be able to have that as a tradition to make sure we still get to go every year. And of course, our Halloween decor, I gotta make sure I also place that in there. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I want to make sure that they get documented in here. So I do have an idea of the stories that I want to share in here. So I'm gonna start drawing out the templates of how I want that layout to look and how many photos I think I'm going to be using, and then I will start doing more of my layouts, and I will probably record them, and if they're short enough I may share them every day, or if they're too short I may pile them up and share like once a week, or I may share like every day as I get it done, or I may do it every, like on the 15th I do the first half, give you a flip through. Comment down below and let me know what you would probably prefer, but I will see which way it actually gets accomplished. So if I run behind, then it's not going to probably be every day. It all depends on, I want to say it all depends on the weather, but it all depends on life and how I get these documented. What goes first, right? Alright, I'm going to do my reason why, and I'll probably be placing that as my first page. I feel like it's so hard and intimidating to have like that first page that I just want to leave it blank. So I kind of think I may leave this here, or I may use one of the acetates. Initially I thought it would be this one since I love it so much, and then just place like the photo of the front porch with our new mat and call that done. But then I like this one as well, this vellum one. And then the other acetate looks so cool. I think I did another one. Did I do another one? I did. This is another one right here. But you can't really see it. Hang on. Where's that paper at? Yeah, right here. I'm probably going to just use it like a pocket. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, I love that so much. See, look at that. A clear, transparent pocket. Oh, adorable. Cannot wait to use this. So I'm going to probably cut it up and place that for a page. Not this page, but again, this is just my template to be able to cut pattern papers along the way. Yes, so far this is what I have, and I will be sharing more along the way with you guys. Really quick, I did get a haul that I want to share with you guys. This is from Kindred Stamp. This is on sale right now. This is Corpse Bride inspired. Oh my god, I love this movie so much more than Night Before Christmas. I'm so sorry guys. I love Sally and I love Jack, don't get me wrong, but I just love Emily. I wish there was more of a fan base and more things. Like if I can have a whole collection of her, I would. If you happen to love her as well and you have like socks, clothes, you know, pattern, if you get like anything, just comment down below and let me know. I love her so much. Oh, I just love it. And then I also got the villains of villains from the Kindred Stamp. We have Ursula, what is that, Gaston, Jafar from Princess and the Frog, Cruella de Vil. This is from Tangled, Snow White, her evil version, her other split personality, the evil stepmother, Maleficent, Hades. Oh, that's another favorite of mine. I love that movie, Hercules, so much. I have that stamp set. And then we have the evil queen from Snow White. So I was thinking, I do have a shirt with all my villains on there, so maybe I would make my own pattern paper, or I can do a memory decks for each villain. Oh, I would just Oh my god, I love that idea. Or place them, like do like one of these in the back here. Oh, or the circle one. You know what? The circle one could work too. Let's see if it's too small. I may make them bigger. No, I don't like it. I'll do the square version. So like color them in and then like put them randomly in here and then do my pictures of my outfit for my shirt. Ah, that's a perfect cute little layout instantly using these as embellishments. Gosh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do the Memorex cards because there's so many of them. I do have other villains. I'm pretty sure I do. And oh, love it. Cannot wait to use this. So that's what I have for now, guys. I will be sharing more along the way, and I hope you got inspired in some way and you stick around. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.